You ready?
Yeah.
How y'all doing, world? Welcome to another episode of K&Q Conversations. I'm your host, Seti King. I have a very special guest with me today. Very powerful queen, very talented, and one of my good friends. Without further ado, Queen Dawn Israel.
Hello.
How you doing, Queen?
City.
It's good to have you. It's been
Good
a
to
long
be
time
here.
coming.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate
You
it.
already know. So for the people who don't know you out there, give the people a little bit of background on yourself.
Okay. So, born and raised. Actually, I was born in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, Ohio. I got family in Ohio.
Yeah, that's my hometown. Shout out to Cincinnati. Born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved to Miami when I was about 10 years old. My mom growing up, she always had me into like activities such as like social activities, community activities. I homeschooled until I was about in the first grade. Yeah, so we always had our own little community of things going on in the community. Yeah. So it's kind of like deep rooted for me to be like the way that I am.
Right.
But yeah, growing up, I was involved in all kind of things like African dance and motivational speaking. We even had a radio station.
Really?
When I was younger, yeah, Voices of the Youth.
In Miami?
In Cincinnati.
In Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Yeah, so growing up, we always did like community activities.
Yeah.
So that's where I got that from. And then at the age of 16, I kind of ventured out, did my own thing. But when I had children, it made me realize how much of a responsibility I had to, be a better role model. So that's when I really started to like go back into what my mother taught me, and start, kind of doing the things that she taught me how to do, such as being a good role model and speaking up and being a part of community activities and being vocal and an advocate for certain things. So that's the reason why I am and I do what I do.
That's dope. That's a dope background. So from Ohio to Miami. Any
to
difference?
To
Atlanta.
Yeah, I lived in the Virgin Islands before. I was there for about 4 years in Atlanta. Then from Atlanta, I came here. So, yeah, I've been all over. I traveled a lot. I'm very adventurous. I've always been adventurous my whole life.
How long have you been in New Orleans?
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah, 9 years. I've been here since 2009 when the Saints won the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah, and I started bartending, and I actually was not supposed to be in New Orleans a long time. I was supposed to go back to Atlanta, but I ended up working and ended up getting a job, and I ended up going to school, and I ended up getting a degree, ended up starting my own business. And so this was never planned, but I guess this is just where I was supposed to be at the time, so I ended up staying.
What you got your degree in?
Business management.
Business management.
Yes.
Come on.
Business management, because I was always taught that you don't wait for anybody to give you anything. You got to go out and get your own. So
you got to go take it.
Yeah. So I've always learned to create our own businesses, create our own sources of income, and I want to teach my kids that too, not to want to work for anybody, to create your own businesses and have your own, set mind frame.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. So when I met you, I knew you as Divine.
Yeah.
Right? Divine Queen. So what is, and your name is Dawn though. Is
my
Dawn
name
your real
is
name?
Yehoadan.
Yehoadan.
Israel. Yes, Yehoadan is Hebrew. It means the Almighty is pleased. But Dawn has been a nickname of mine since the 3rd grade because everybody's butchered my name when I was younger, so I decided to give myself
right, make it a little bit easier.
I decided to give myself a nickname. Like, okay, so when I was in the 3rd grade, I went up to my teacher. I was like, "Look, see that name on the roster? Just scratch that out or put in parentheses Dawn."
Right.
And from then on, Dawn has been what everybody called me. But I'm proud of my name now. My mom gave us all positive names. My mom was one of those type of people.
Your name means something.
Yeah, the Almighty is pleased.
The Almighty is pleased. I like that.
Yep.
And it's Hebrew.
It's Hebrew.
Yehoadan.
Yehoadan.
That's easy to catch on. Well,
but you can imagine. How it was butchered.
Right. Yeah.
When I was younger, so kids are mean sometimes.